didn't even really dawn on me I was in the military until Operation Odyssey Dawn started. That was when Barack Obama said we're going to create a humanitarian no-fly zone over Libya, which was absolute nonsense. Like, what happened in Libya did not need to happen at all. We were completely sold a lie. Here,
are we talking about what happened with Christopher Steele?
No. I'm not talking about what happened with Christopher Steele. This was after Christopher Steele. This was after Christopher Steele. This is when we went and we invaded Libya, and then we eventually caught Gaddafi.
Right. We got him out of there.
That was Odyssey Dawn.
Okay.
Right. Well, the Christopher Steele thing was we're talking about the Benghazi incident. That was before.
Yeah.
That was way before that. That was way before that happened. But we were told in the military and on base you could only get AFN and CNN. AFN is like Armed Forces Network. You could only get those two channels on the base, and they were telling us like, oh well, we have to create this humanitarian no-fly zone over Libya because Gaddafi's just bombing his own people, which was absolute BS. These moderate rebels that we were supposedly helping, these guys were terrorists from various groups, Al-Nusra, remnants of Al-Qaeda, all these other groups. These were the people that our government is supporting. So I thought nothing of it until the day the operation actually begun. And when the operation actually begun, I go to the squadron base, the squadron building, and the base commander's up there, and he says, hey, we're going to have a no-fly zone over Libya until, mission accomplished according to the POTUS. Until then, you guys are going to be working 16-hour shifts, and until then, that just is what it is. Right. And that's the first time I was in the military. Like, out of all the time, it's the first time that it dawned on me, like, oh, crap, like, you're actually in the military. This is not just the job. Like, people are about to die tonight, And, I raised my hand, which you're not supposed to do. It's always a rhetorical question. Any questions? But I'm a fool. I raised my hand, and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Why are we going to go and send our jets? Because our base, RAF Mildenhall, we had a sister base, RAF Lakenheath. They had all the fighter jets. Our base was a support base, inter-air refueling. And I just thought that was so stupid. I was like, why are we sending our jets and sending our men to go fly over Libya, to go and bomb Libya, to stop Libya from bombing Libya? That just does not make any sense. And this is what CNN's talking about, this is what AFN's talking about. And then I go out to my girlfriend at the time. I go to her house and I start watching the news, and I start looking at what BBC's talking about, France 24, Al Jazeera, RT, all these other foreign, and in England you can get practically every news channel on the television. And they're saying a completely different story than what CNN and AFN is telling us in the United States. There were hundreds of thousands of people in Tripoli that were protesting, many of them in support of Gaddafi.